Hello Star Family, welcome to my channel. I have a pick a card reading here for you today in regards to love and money. So we're going to take a look at both aspects that might be occurring in your life right now. So a couple cards for love and relationships, and then we're going to look at a couple cards for career, money, or money and career. Now I have 3 tarot decks on the table. I hope you took some time to focus on the thumbnail clip, picture clip, and then little up close video I have included as well. You can pause wherever you need to, take as much time as you need to focus on your stack, choose whichever you feel led to the most. Pick more than one stack if you feel the need, that's perfectly okay. Readings are timeless, so they're gonna, they could resonate now, they could resonate a year from now. It's really whenever the universe puts it into your awareness and gives you that nudge to watch. That that nudge is basically your hint that it might be a good idea to tune in. That's probably when it's going to connect for you the most. Considering that we're going to touch on love a little bit, sometimes the roles can be reversed. There are some tidbits that might connect for you. There are some tidbits that might connect for whoever you're thinking about. So I know there are times when I will shuffle ahead of recording and lay all the cards out in stacks for you, but this time I figured, I haven't done it in a while where I'll shuffle on screen for you. So to save time, yes, it is much easier to shuffle ahead of recording. So much easier. You save a lot of minutes that way. So that's the reason why I only have 3 decks on the table for you in this instance, okay? Because I stop when I'm led during the shuffle process, okay? And sometimes the shuffling could just, takes up screen time. So I'm going to move stack 2 and 3 out of the way. I hope you, like I said, took the time that you needed to focus on your card stack. By all means, go back to the beginning if you feel you need to. So I'm just going to get right into it. We're going to focus right now on stack number 1. Stack number 1. We're going to shuffle to get 2 cards in regards to love and relationships, okay? 2 cards. Whoa, a lot flipping over here. 2 cards for love and relationships, okay? What's going on in love and relationships in your life right now, stack number 1 viewers? Okay, there's one, and I'm going to take that one. And now we're going to ask about money and career. So we want 2 cards for money and career. Money and career for stack number 1 viewers, please. If we can get 2 cards in regards to money and career. What are they experiencing in money and career right now? Okay, so I'm going to take those 2. Okay. So I have clarification cards, all right? I'm going to pull over the cards as we get to it. I'm going to clarify each one, all right? So let's see what we have for love and relationships. Okay, I don't know. Maybe some of you aren't highly focused on love and relationships. Maybe it's all about getting your coin, getting your money, all right? Basically, if we're looking at love, though, when it comes to all these pentacles, okay, you guys are trying to make something grow with this Page of Pentacles, maybe in regards to a specific someone, maybe a new connection here with this Page of Pentacles. You're admiring this coin, you're seeing the potential, you're seeing where it could go and what it can develop into. All right, and a lot of times this is about like the initial investment in a connection, okay? Your person could be you, could be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy that you're dealing with, or maybe you just are starting off with. But there definitely is the potential here to make something of this connection because of the 8 of Pentacles. This is about like putting in the work, putting in the time, the effort, the energy into someone that you're interested in, seeing their value and seeing that maybe it can go far, okay? So if you're single, all right, I'm almost feeling like you're putting the love, the energy, the effort also into yourself. Okay, because we have this single coin here, and then we have this coin over here. To me, it's the same coin. Okay, it's like this is you maybe having an initial idea or curiosity about something, maybe something you want to learn or something you want to grow or something you want to invest in, learn something. Pages are students of life, so they're always trying to learn new things. I feel like some of you are maybe focusing that energy on yourself rather than in love and relationships, because we have this guy focusing on his coin, okay, trying to build himself up, trying to learn a new skill or a talent. Okay, but if you're technically in a relationship situation, maybe it's with somebody new with the page energy, because they are new energy. Something more established would read like a queen or a king. Okay, so I feel like maybe you're meeting new people, seeing what's out there. Maybe there's a specific coin, quote unquote, person, all right, that you would like to invest some time in and see where it can grow or how it can develop, because the Eight of Pentacles is about like trying to see where all this will take you. Okay, if you're putting effort and energy into someone, it's almost like you're not going to do it unless you feel it has the potential to go somewhere, right? So I'm feeling that vibe from you. Like, it's like, I don't want to just give my energy to anybody. I don't want to just invest my time, my love, my care into just anything or anyone. If I'm going to be bothered to invest in someone new or someone at all, it has to go somewhere. Okay, so that's the vibe that I'm getting from these two cards in regards to love and relationships. And I think a lot of that vibe, as far as like not wanting to just invest your time and energy into anybody, is because technically you know your worth. Okay, you know your worth, you know what you bring to the table. I'm feeling like the Eight of Pentacles is saying, you know, you've done a lot of, you know, work on yourself recently. Maybe you're getting back in shape, maybe you're taking care of you, and it's like, you know, you're doing your thing. It's like, I don't have time to just invest in anyone, and if I do, they got to be worth my while. So that's the energy that I'm feeling for you, in regards to love and relationships. Again, if you're single, you're focusing on yourself, you're focusing on your money, your career, your, you know, your life, in other words. If you just met somebody new, there's the potential to make this grow and make it develop into something nice. They bring something tangible to the table. I think you see that. And it's just a matter of like, oh, let's see where this can go. All right, so let's get a playing card here for more information on this. All right, so the Two of Swords. Again, it's it's that idea of, you know, I'm not just gonna let anybody in. Okay, you have to remember the imagery of the Two of Swords, where the swords are crossed over the chest. Again, the swords are protecting the heart space, right? And it's an energy that sometimes can look like it's blocking things out, right? Or people out, or thoughts out. Sometimes it could talk about a decision. Number two is also about duality, sometimes partnerships, and definitely somebody could be trying to make their way in or offer you something tangible with the Page of Pentacles, and you could be debating that, right? Because the Two of Swords is that energy where it's like you're back and forth. You could be indecisive about something, maybe sitting on it, perhaps not actually taking action on it because you're not sure. Okay, so I'm looking at these two cards like, yeah, you know, if somebody's trying to offer you something, you're working on yourself, you're working on your hustle, maybe you're focusing your energy maybe on building yourself up. It's like, I'm too busy, I got too much to do here, I'm not sure if I really want to invest my time and energy into someone unless they really bring something to the table. And you would technically sit on it, debate it a little bit. Like I said, there's a decision probably to make whether you really want to give it your all or not. I think the person, if the person is representing as a Page of Pentacles, I think they have something to offer. It's tangible. I think they want to build something with you. Okay, we see that here. They want to put effort into you. You could be undecided, all right? And it's just because you're not sure probably if you are ready to give it your all unless they really mean what they say. That's kind of the energy that I'm feeling from these three cards. So it's not a bad vibe to have, especially if, like I said, you know your worth. You're not ready to give your time to just anybody. You might be debating here with the Two of Swords if you really want to build something with them. I think you probably need this person to show and demonstrate, because earth energy is all about things that are tangible, things that you can touch, taste, hold, smell. physical steps towards something. Like you're going to have to see it to believe it type thing. Okay. So let's get one of these little oracle cards here for more information on this. All right. So yeah, I like this. The creativity here of the little chameleon, right? Now, not to say that your person is, you know, demonstrating himself like a chameleon, him or herself as a chameleon. But really, what I'm getting from this, a lot of times when this card comes up in a love reading, it's more like they're trying to, your person, okay, or if there's somebody new in your life, they're trying to find a creative way of kind of like winning you over, okay? Part of me feels like the Two of Swords isn't completely convinced, okay? So I'm looking at this, yeah, your person, yeah, they're trying to, you know, kind of find something that would make you see them differently. I don't know why I'm hearing flair. I don't know if your person has a flair about them or a unique quality about them. Maybe you stand out, maybe they stand out, but there's something that's standing out about this situation or person. It does have you debating because of that. There's a unique quality about them or their presence. And I think you might be debating that because of it. Okay, so maybe there's a unique quality that they bring to the table and you like that. That's why this little creative energy is here. Okay, other than that, it could be that, you know, if you're single, you're not focused on anybody, you're blocking people out with the Two of Swords, you're working on creative endeavors or any personal goals that you may have that would help you use your skill and your talent to the best of your ability. Again, if it's a person, I think you see their unique qualities and that's what's having you debating. It could be that some of you don't want to miss out on the opportunity or the offer. You're trying to feel it out, okay? So I am looking at that for love and relationships. Let's take a look at what's going on for career and money. Okay, so Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords is a brand new beginning, okay? Some kind of truth that has been revealed to you, shown to you, having an awareness of some sort or some kind of piece of information that has come through to help you see the reality of a situation to break you free of any confusion that you may have in regards to money and career. So aces are brand new energy, and with them they bring the truth, they bring understanding. So I'm looking at this like you've been working hard with that Seven of Pentacles, you've been toiling away. Some of you have probably been wondering like, geez, you know, how much more can I take? What else can I do to improve my situation? The Seven of Pentacles is all about reassessment, okay? Looking at the situation up, left, down, right, center, seeing what you can do differently, seeing how you can help a situation improve, grow, and prosper. So there could be a slight dissatisfaction in regards to the money or the workplace. Maybe you're not happy there. Maybe you feel like you're working for nothing or you're putting all this energy and effort into something and not getting much return. Sometimes the Seven of Pentacles can talk like that. But a lot of times it's more or less like things can improve. But a lot of times you have to cut something out, make some adjustments. Again, it's that assessment, that full-on inventory and assessment on your situation, your job, career situation, your money, your budget, whatever it is, in order to see how it can be helped, to see how it can grow. Sometimes we have to step outside the box and look at our situation from the outside looking in. Again, do that inventory on ourselves, on our lives, our wants, our needs, our desires, our material needs, you know, all of that stuff, in order to make a plan to see where we can go. And it's like there's a reality check vibe I'm getting from these two cards in regards to money and career. Maybe you've decided and had the reality check that, hey, I don't want to work at this place anymore. Maybe I want more for myself. Perhaps I don't want to, you know, put all my toil and energy into something that's not going to bear much fruit. And then you might get that nudge, okay, and that awareness and that awakening with that Ace of Swords to do something different or to cut your losses and get the heck out of there. Because sometimes the Seven of Pentacles can speak about throwing in the towel. Oftentimes knowing when to give up, when enough is enough. Okay, but sometimes on the other hand, it could talk about giving up when you're on the brink of actually achieving it. So you don't want to give up too soon. Maybe there's a need to take a moment, okay, breathe, and reassess the situation. Take a closer look at your career, at your money, at your budget, okay, and then make changes where necessary. Give it a moment to heal, give it a moment to improve, and then, okay? So don't do anything impulsive is what I'm feeling from the Seven of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords, okay? I think that the Ace of Swords is telling us, hey, there's some piece of information you're missing right now. It's going to come through. It'll help you see the reality of a situation a little bit more clear. Don't give up quite yet. Just look at the entirety of the problem. Wait a moment. Wait for your moment of clarity, your epiphany, the answer to come through, because the Ace of Swords can deliver an answer or a piece of news. I know it's not a page, but it is truth, okay? You have the source of truth there. And there's usually a piece of information that comes through to help you see something clearer than what you're seeing it right now. So some of you are waiting on news about a job. If you're at a place you're not happy about, that news or that information or phone call is going to come through. And it's not going to be as bad as it seems, as what I'm hearing. Like right now, I feel some of you are just not content where you're at, where you're working, what you're doing. You want that breakthrough, okay? You want to see what lies ahead. You're about to cut something off or out or throw in the towel. But the silver lining, I feel like the silver lining is about to arrive. Just be patient is what I'm getting for that in regards to money and career. So let's get a playing card here for more information. Okay, I felt the need to take two. Okay, so King of Cups and look, more twos. All right, so you're at a crossroads. And this is about, you know, following the heart, listening to the heart. What does your heart want? What is your intuition telling you to do? Are you going to follow your heart? You have a choice to make in regards to career. Okay? Look at that. So you're looking for the silver lining, for that clarity moment, for that epiphany, so that way you know what to do. Because I think some of you are looking to cut something off or out or walk away from something, because you've put a lot of energy and effort into it with that Seven of Pentacles, and it feels like it's not yielding much fruit or prosperity based on all the effort that you've put into it thus far. And sometimes the Seven of Pentacles can talk to us like, oh, well, sometimes you got to know when to quit, you know, and it's true. Sometimes we need to know when it's okay to throw in the towel, right? So I do get the vibe that the Two of Wands is like, you know, I have a choice to make. I can decide, and you have two twos here, so 22. You might want to look up that number. I have a choice to make. I can go left, I can go right. Really, the world is my oyster, right? I could decide where I want to go with it. I can decide what I want to do. I can choose my path. Maybe this King of Cups energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, is telling you to make your choice based on the heart. Okay, because I don't think you're super satisfied with what you're seeing in front of you. So maybe you need to follow the heart on this one in regards to your choice. And I think the Ace of Swords will come in and kind of clear the air for you once you make that choice. But the choice should be made on the heart space, or whatever the heart is telling you to do. Go in that direction. If you're looking to leave a job, you know, this might be forcing you. The dissatisfaction I'm feeling from the Seven of Pentacles might be asking you to take a different road, but one that's based on the heart space. Okay. So there's definitely a choice to make. You're at a crossroads, trying to decide the future moving forward in regards to love and career. There's a breakthrough coming, though, with that Ace. It'll open the door for you to help you see what direction you should be taking. Could be something creative with that King of Cups. but it's also asking to follow intuition. Yeah, water. Look, more water energy. More water. Yeah, follow intuition, okay? Your instincts, your inner guidance, your GPS system of the soul. Feel it out is also what I'm getting from this. To feel the need to feel it out, to be patient, to let if there's any emotions you're feeling in regards to this decision, let those settle before you make your choice, and you'll have clarity of mind. I'm also hearing meditation from the water energy here. Maybe it's because of the lotus. The lotus also speaks about evolution, growth, and transmutation. So there might be a little bit of a current that you're experiencing right now in your decision making. And I get that from this energy, or the way this wave looks right here. Okay. Like current or turbulence. Your emotions might feel a little out of whack, you know, because it's important. It's an important choice, right? But I also feel like once the choice is made, once you follow the heart, this will clear the way. Any confusion will kind of clear its way out. You'll feel more secure about standing in your truth. Okay, and there won't be any more of this feeling like, ugh, you know what I mean? Am I ever going to see things improve? Am I ever going to see things feel better or get better? Right? I think it has to do with maybe just not being happy where you are right now at your workplace and wanting better for yourself. Okay, so let's get to making magic. Let's get one of these for Oracle, because there's new energy trying to come in. We see it with the Ace of Swords. We also see it with the Page. So maybe new people, new job situation. It says the Festival. I don't think I've ever gotten this card. Creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event. Okay, so I feel like good things are coming. That's what that's saying. Good things are coming. You might feel a little bit of out of whack in regards to in regards to money and career. You have decisions to make. I feel like there's also decisions to make in regards to money, in regards to love. But I think those decisions, the decisions that you're going to be led to make, are going to lead to, you know, good things. A celebration, because whenever I think about a party or an event, I think of a celebration, right? And a festival is a celebration of some sort. So there's something to be celebrated here once you make the choices that are necessary to put you on the path towards the heart, okay? So let's take a look at one of these. This is a fortune deck. Wow, personal riches. Small successes are likely now and bigger ones are on the way. Finances could improve dramatically, but avoid get-rich schemes. That's funny. But either way, like I said, there's decisions to be made here, but either way, they're leading to something better, okay? They're putting you on a better path. So you might feel a little mixed up as far as what to decide in regards to love and in regards to money and career. But nonetheless, you're going to follow the heart, I feel, and you're going to take yourself and lead yourself in the right direction based on what intuitively, water and the cups energy here, feels right to you. So stack number 1, this is your reading. If you feel it connects, please do let me know in the comment section down below. I love hearing from everybody. Feel free to open up the description box down below. I have all my information there if you want to book a personal reading with me as well. So take care, much love, and I'm going to move on to stack number 2. All right, stack number 2. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to get 2 cards for love and relationships. I'm going to also get 2 cards for career and money. All right, we're going to clarify each little pile that I make, and we're also going to grab some final oracle cards for you, okay? So let's take a look. Let's get 2 cards for love and relationships for stack number 2. What are they experiencing right now in regards to love and relationships? Just 2 cards, please. Okay, there's 1. 2. All right, now we're going to ask about, we're going to ask about money and career, career, money. Let's get 2 cards for career and money for stack number 2, people. Okay. All right, let's start with love and relationships first. Let's see what's going on with you. All right, so we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. I'm looking at this like some of you are reassessing a commitment, okay? Because the 7 of Pentacles is about like looking at something up, down, left, right, trying to figure it out. Maybe trying to figure out how to improve it or heal it or make it prosper in a connection of some sort, okay? If you're single, you're probably reassessing your, your situation or yourself. Maybe trying to make way for a future partner. Because some of us, like if you're single, you're probably working on yourself, okay? In preparation of maybe finding a commitment or finding that special someone, okay? That could definitely be the case with that. But really what I'm seeing from this is if some of you are in a relationship, you're reassessing that commitment. You're looking at the grand or the bigger picture of the connection. The Hierophant could be a Taurus. Could be you, could be them. Nonetheless, the Hierophant does talk about spiritual lessons, okay, that we learn from people when they come into our lives. Wisdom gained from those experiences as well. Sometimes they could talk about a mentor, somebody older than us. So I don't know if you're maybe dating somebody older, somebody wiser, all right, or you're interested in somebody older or wiser. But whenever I see this, and this combination here is really talking about seeing how you can heal, improve, prosper, whatever the current condition is, and solidify it. The 4, is it the 4? No, I'm sorry, it's a 5. Wait, no, the Emperor's a 4, sorry. This is the 5. So I do feel stability and security from this, because technically the Hierophant is all about making vows, promises, and commitments, okay? So I don't know if somebody offered you a promise or promised you some level of commitment, but it looks like you might be evaluating that offer or that relationship or promise that you made to them or they made to you. The Hierophant, though, if you're in a situation with somebody, it does speak about their level of commitment. Sometimes it could even talk about marriage. So I don't know if some of you are evaluating a marriage or a life partner or somebody you've been with for a while. But definitely some kind of level of commitment that you're looking at. And it's like it might need improvement with the 7. The 7s are all about trying to develop something. Trying to enhance something. Trying to improve something. Wanting to better it. And sometimes it's about like being so close to giving up on something that you throw in the towel and walk away from it. Think of the gardener, right? You're in your garden, you're tending your vegetable patch or whatever it is, and sometimes you have to get to a point where you cut back the dead growth in order to help the healthy parts of the plant expand and grow and thrive, right? So there's part of this that is like you're the gardener, you're looking at the entirety of your situation, or maybe yourself, maybe reevaluating yourself, or maybe reevaluating your current relationship, I guess. Seeing how you can improve the connection or the commitment, or if you're single, in preparation for, a spiritual partner or a higher, I would say a higher vibration connection, okay? So there's something here you're reevaluating, whether it's in yourself or with a certain someone. Okay, and I look at the 7 of Pentacles like, it can use some work, okay? Either you're working on yourself or the relationship that you're in technically could use some work, okay? So let's get a playing card get more information on this. All right, twos. So weeble wobble. All right. Number two. And then we have the vacillation, the back and forth, trying to find balance, equilibrium. And it's also about weighing the pros and cons of a situation. So in a love connection, some of you could be weighing the pros and cons of the relationship. Number twos are about decisions. Trying to find a happy medium, a happy balance. It is that, like I said, that like this, okay? So I don't know if in a current connection or commitment situation, some of you have been feeling like the roller coaster. All right, the ups and downs, the weeble wobble. Seeing if it's worth continuing with that 7. Do I continue to put in the labor into this connection, into this commitment? Debating, weighing my options on the relationship. And if you're single and you're working on yourself, you're trying to find that happy medium within as well. Okay, so balance. So let's get an oracle. Okay, perseverance. You see? Do you keep pushing for this connection? Do you keep pushing for the commitment? Do you keep pushing to make it work? Okay, this is about perseverance. What is it? Salmon swim upstream, right? It's like one of the hardest things that they'll ever do in their life. Swim upstream to spawn. Yeah, talk about an animal with purpose, right? Like that is their one purpose in life. Basically, to swim upstream, spawn, and lay way for the future. And the other cool thing about this animal, and I know this is kind of weird, but when they get to their destination, they do die. They make sure they spawn first, they die. And then their body decays, leaving nutrients in the water for their babies to thrive. Okay? So talk about dedication, sacrifice, not giving up. And this 7 of Pentacles is an energy where you're like on the brink of giving up. You know, do you continue the fight? Do you continue to fight for the relationship, the commitment? Do you continue to persevere in this connection? It's like, I get the debate here, the weeble wobble, the up and down effect. Not really sure if it's what you want to do. So some of you are struggling maybe to make a decision in regards to a connection or relationship. You don't know if you want to further the commitment or keep pushing for this commitment to see if it'll yield anything. I'm getting the vibe that some of you are or have been in a relationship for a while. And maybe there's the struggle of like trying to take the connection to the next level, maybe to the next level of commitment, maybe marriage. Maybe your person hasn't necessarily offered marriage. Maybe you're debating if you want to keep pushing this thing or staying in a relationship that's not yielding the next level of commitment. You're probably debating whether it's worth persevering anymore in that connection here. Okay, so some of you are experiencing this right now. Do you want to continue to swim upstream with your person? Is the vibe that I'm getting from this. The thing is like if you choose to throw in the towel, give up, and not continue with the connection, there was definitely some lessons here that you gained. So it wasn't completely in vain. The time spent, the effort, the energy you put into the connection wasn't in vain. Because there was definitely some spiritual lessons to be learned from the connection. Okay? So that 7 of Pentacles, like I said, it's just... You're looking at it up, down, left, right, center. Oh my gosh, how can I make this thing better? How can we improve this? How can we make it work? And you're going to probably have to make a decision eventually. Okay? Lots of 2s showing up in this pick a card so far. Okay? So let me go over to money and career. All right. So we have the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. So maybe conflict in the workplace with the 5 of Wands. Competition. feeling like there's a competitive streak in the workplace. Maybe somebody, you know, always trying to one up or get ahead. Maybe fighting for a promotion as well with the Five of Wands. Okay, because a lot of times this can talk about, you know, just dealing with the opinionated thoughts of others in the workplace, especially. The Eight of Swords can feel that sometimes you're stuck in a situation that doesn't suit you or suit your higher purpose. So also the idea of wanting to get out of somewhere, okay, feeling stuck, limitation, and also not seeing a way through, feeling trapped. So I'm looking at the Five of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, I'm sorry, the Eight of Swords as feeling internal conflict or external conflict in a situation in regards to money or career, okay? Being at odds maybe with the people around you. If it's not internal conflict within yourself with the Five of Wands, and it's external conflict with others outside of you. Maybe you're having arguments about money in the home. Okay, that's a possibility. Or maybe you're fighting for a raise or a promotion here with the Five of Wands in the actual workplace. But then with the Eight of Swords, it's like you're not happy, you feel trapped, you feel stuck, you feel there's a limitation in regards maybe to some money aspects or budgeting, or in regards to a workplace situation where you don't feel you're serving your highest good or purpose. You're stuck in a job or a career or even a mindset that technically doesn't suit you or allow you to expand or grow. A lot of times with the Eight of Swords, it's asking us to kind of step out of our own way, okay? To get out of our own way, because technically what we think we can't achieve, we can. We just have to change the way our mind tells us that we can't. You know what I mean? It's more or less like trying to retrain your brain to look at things differently, from a different lens, from a different perspective, in order to actually help you get through or walk out of a situation, or walk away from or step out of a situation that's really not aligned with you. When you start feeling like this, it's because you're in a situation or you're doing something that is not fully aligned with you, and it creates this internal and or external conflict. Right? When we change the way we think on the inside, technically, what is it what is a quote? Oh my gosh. When you change the way you look at things, the things around you start to change. Right? We can always expect more for ourselves, is what I'm hearing from this. Expect more from yourself or for yourself, and you'll find where there's a will, there's a way. You'll find a way out of the situation that you feel trapped in. But you have to switch or train the brain that it's possible, okay? That don't allow yourself to fall into the mindset of limitation that you can't get out of the situation that you're in if it's making you unhappy. It'll create conflict for you the longer you stay in a situation that's not happy, where you're not happy with. If there's any limitation around money, it can make you feel conflicted as well. Also, mindset of limitation or lack in regards to money, I'm seeing here. But more than anything, what I'm picking up is a situation, you're not happy in the workplace, you're looking to make some changes, but you're having maybe some conflict in regards to how to go about making those changes, or doing something different, stepping outside of your own box, maybe challenging yourself to take on a different venture in regards to career and money making. You might have conflicts with others in the household, maybe that don't see things or are not on the same page as you in regards to how to approach that change that you're looking for. And it could be that if you're at a job place, you may struggle to work your way up because there's so much competition. So it's almost like this vibe of being stagnant in a position in your career that is hard to get out of because there is so much competition. Others vying for the same thing, So let me grab clarification with this playing card deck here. I swear I feel like I'm stabbing myself with the corners of this thing. I'm going to have to trim the corners. So let's get one card for clarification. Okay. So the Seven of Cups, right? Feeling confused. Feeling confused. Your mind and emotions could be all over the place. There's definitely a vibe of not being happy or feeling stuck or trapped, feeling conflicted in regards to money and career or what you're doing or where you're going or, yeah, basically where you're going or where you're headed. I think the Eight of Swords wants to step out of its own box, right? To expand its horizons, right? But it's like circumstance, there's something about the circumstance that makes you feel like you can't. And that right there is where it's like you need to tell yourself you can. The minute you like determine to make a change, you will. And it'll free you up from this internal conflict and or external conflict that you're experiencing. This can feel external as well as internal and emotional with the Seven of Cups. Okay. Seven of Cups is that like no solid footing. Everything being up in the air. Maybe career-wise, maybe money-wise, not really knowing where things are going or how they're going to land. It does create this vibe of confusion and uncertainty. I guess that's the word I'm going for with that. Uncertainty. Things being up in the air, feeling like everything's up in the air. Maybe you don't know what to do about the place that you work at. Maybe you don't want to be there anymore. You're trying to figure out a way to get out of it because maybe it's toxic. Maybe there's, conflicting vibe or energy there amongst your coworkers, and it creates a lot of emotional, like, bleh, right? Messiness. I guess that's what I'm getting from that. Just doesn't feel good. And I'm also looking at the Seven of Cups like you're trying to figure out your options, right? Whoa, that was not playing. Yeah, see, you're trying to find balance. You want balance in the situation. Okay, look. I think the Seven of Cups is telling us that there is no balance in this situation. Maybe you're trying to balance your budget as well. Maybe you see some financial limitations here with things the way they are money wise. Maybe that's creating the conflict. Maybe you're confused as far as what to do about the money situation. But really the heart of the matter is wanting to find balance and equilibrium in your current circumstances any way possible. Okay. And I think you can do that, but the Eight of Swords energy is what needs to change. Okay. So let's grab one of these fortune cards. Yeah, because the Five of Wands is not in balance. Okay, there is a conflict of head and heart with that card. Internal and external conflicts. And that's where it's like you need to find the balance. Oh, I'm also hearing work-life balance with this. Maybe you're struggling with that. A work-life balance. Okay. Some of you might be working a lot, and it's making you feel like, I can't, I kind of need freedom. I'm hearing anxiety from the Seven of Cups. That's unusual. And maybe the lack of work-life balance is what's creating that internal-external conflict, feeling of being trapped and stuck. The anxiety and kind of like confusion, emotional, overwhelming energy here with the Seven of Cups and the lack of balance. That the balance is what's needed though. So let's get to, I'm going to get this one and I'm going to grab the other little oracle. Let's grab one of these to kind of give you more advice on this. Communication. A reunion could bring love or a rekindling of friendships. A lucky win seems likely. Yeah, maybe the need to kind of, like I said, this can sometimes speak of disputes or like butting heads, not seeing eye to eye. Opinions here and there between you and people, so definitely. But if you're reevaluating a commitment or a relationship situation here, Yeah, definitely some communication needs to be had. Okay, it can help heal it as well. The communication, speaking openly, definitely could help heal any, situation. So let's grab one of these. Triple spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. That's beautiful. Okay, so yeah, I was saying that with this Hierophant, there's definitely something to learn from this situation as well in the love area. Okay, so stack number 2, this is your reading. I hope it helped you in some way. If it has, please do let me know in the comment section down below. I do love hearing from everybody. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell for notifications because I upload very often. Look in the description box down below for all my info. Did I say that already? I don't know. If you want to book a personal reading with me, all my info's there. Check me out on Etsy whenever you get a chance. So I'm going to leave you here. Stack number 2. Take care, be well, and I'll see you soon. Stack number 3. We're going to shuffle here, and I'm going to get 2 cards for love and relationships. I'm going to grab 2 cards for career and money. So let's take a look at what's going on in regards to love and relationships first. Okay, I'm thinking it's these 2 here. And then we're going to do the same. We want 2 cards for career and money. Okay. All right, let's start with love and relationships. I'm going to clarify with playing cards. I have oracles as well, okay? So let's get into it. Okay, so love and money. We have the Nine of Cups and the Strength. Oh my gosh. So this is nice. You could be dealing with the Leo. Okay, that could be you. That could be somebody else. Nine of Cups is all about wish fulfillment, feeling very satisfied, very happy. Some of you technically could be single with this card because a lot of times the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups will show up to say that, you're single, you're doing your thing, you're happy all by yourself, you don't really need anybody. So that could definitely be you. Some of you could also, like if you're single, be, trying to be resilient in regards to maybe being patient, waiting for that special someone to arrive, that kind of thing. Learning to love yourself, learning to be happy on your own. But although at the same time wanting to, have that passion to find that specific somebody and maybe just trying to be resilient, okay, in the midst of, at the moment, not having a special someone, okay? So I could see it that way, but I could also look at this like in another way. I could see this as, you're happy all by yourself and then somebody comes in to seduce you with the Strength energy, because a lot of times the Strength card talks about seduction and somebody trying to woo you and kind of like win you over in a way. And yeah, I mean, I love this because this could say that you're very content, you're whole, okay? As an individual, you're very whole and complete on your own. And then someone is trying to woo. The word I'm feeling is woo. So if you're single, you're doing your thing, you might have a Leo or somebody like that, could be fire sign too, I don't know, come in to try to like seduce you, win you over, tell you how good you look. Okay, I'm hearing seduction for sure coming from the Strength. So that's a possibility. If you're already in a connection, okay, I could see it as, you're fulfilled, you're happy in that connection, you're doing well. There's probably a very strong chemistry between you and the person you're with. All right, so I look at this like, this energy here when it comes to love. I like it. To me, it's saying that there's something that the other person brings out in the other. Because the Strength card does have the Lady and it does have the Lion. Those are 2 very unique forces of energy, okay? 2 very unique forces of energy, for sure. You have the Lion, which is like, very powerful, domineering, you know, is wild, right? And then you have the lady who's all about patience, understanding, compassion, trying to, she's very soothing, okay? There's a soothing quality about her. And it's like not anybody could just tame a lion, right? Yet somehow she has this magic that can. So she turns the lion into a freaking kitten, okay? So I don't know if somebody's trying to do that with you or vice versa. Maybe you're trying to woo or seduce somebody who maybe has their own thing going on. And then here you come in trying to, like, what does it say? You can tempt the bear with honey or something like that, right? Like that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. Maybe there's a smoothness about you. Maybe you have a certain swag that allows, like, just smooths them over in a way. I'm hearing consideration that allows them to consider you. Because it's like there's a satisfaction, like a self-satisfaction, happiness going on here with the 9. I could definitely see somebody being all, you know, very content in their situation and themselves, not really needing anybody. And you come in, let's say, and somehow win them over. Charisma. You have a charismatic vibe about you, possibly. The same could go the other way. The person that could be trying to win you over has this vibe around them, is trying to, I don't want to say butter or sugarcoat, because that's not the way that I'm feeling it. It's more like they just have such a smooth swagness about them. Like, how can you not feel attracted to them? They're definitely trying. They're trying it. Okay, whoever this person is. So let's get let's get a clarification on this with a playing card. So don't be surprised if somebody comes, like you're doing your thing, you're on your own, and then somebody comes in to try to, like, kind of go like this, right? Wow. Okay, so we have the 8 of Cups. So I'm looking at this like with the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Some of you could really be recently single. That's why the 9 is here, and the 8 of Cups is here that walks away because it's looking for 10 Cups. 8 of Cups is not enough to satisfy it. So you walk in the direction of your 10 Cups. Maybe some of you had a recent breakup or walked away from somebody and you're trying to be resilient. But at the same time, I could also look at this like, wait, if you're single, maybe, yeah, okay, technically you might have just walked away from somebody, but I feel like you're walking towards the direction of that 10 Cups that you know is out there somewhere. Someone could definitely try to come in now that you're newly single. Maybe you just recently walked away from something or someone in a love connection. Someone is trying to, like, I'm hearing waiting on the other side. Like, you left 8 Cups, whatever that means to you. You left 8 Cups. This wasn't working. You left it. But you left it in pursuit of something better. And I'm hearing that there's a line out the door. Some of you are newly single, and there's a line out the door of other potential trying to make their way to you. I do feel seduction coming from that strength. Yes, it can speak of, okay, I'm trying to be resilient, I'm trying to be strong, I'm trying to have fortitude, something went down, and I'm trying to do my best to hang in there, definitely. But I also see this in a love reading that somebody could be trying to win you over. If you're fresh out of a relationship, you've just walked away from it, I could see why it would be a little bit difficult to try to allow somebody to win you over like that. That's what I'm getting from it. But I'm hearing like the line is out the door. You're newly single. You probably have suitors on the other side of this walking away. And you have people trying to, like that, right? To reel you in. So let's take a look at this oracle. What else can we get from this? Okay, growth. Wow. So whatever you walked away from recently, okay, It's definitely created an environment where you have to grow and evolve. All right, you've done some soul searching here with the Eight of Cups. We know that that's what that card is about. It's about a pilgrimage to find what is what you feel you deserve, okay? I'm hearing with the Nine of Cups recently, there's been a lot of growth, self-love, learning to be happy on your own, resilience and fortitude. If you just left something, you might have left something because you know your worth. And what they were offering wasn't enough to sustain or satisfy you for what you were looking for. But I'm also, like I said, I can't help but feel the vibe that if you walked away from something, it was because you wanted to find your own happiness. You wanted to find better. You wanted to see what else is out there or learn more about yourself in the process of the growth. But nonetheless, I feel like now that you're single, there's something about you, okay? You've evolved, you've grown. There's something about you that is glowing with happiness, because I can't ignore that the Nine of Cups is about happiness, fulfillment, joy, feeling satisfied, feeling content. So there's some kind of happy glow about you. All right, and people want kind of like to have some of that, I guess. Wanting to come in and woo you. Like I said, the line out the door, that's what I was feeling and seeing. There's a line out the door. You're newly single, you're doing your thing, you've had a glow up or a grow up, okay? Because, you know, relationships, lessons we learn, our experiences, they shape and they mold us and they help us to grow and learn. And people are seeing that in you. And they can't help but be attracted to it with the Strength card, okay? Or lured in by it. So you might be experiencing that right now if you picked stack number 3, okay? So let me go over to money, career, what's going on? Ooh, the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so you definitely have some stuff going on for you, okay? Ten of Cups is also about that happiness, that joy, fulfillment, stability, emotional stability, and then newly inspired open doors for you, getting that divine spark inside you lit, and then having this big bright idea to probably pursue something that has been on the heart for a while. Okay, Ten of Cups in a money career reading. You know, this is about following your joy, your bliss, having that initial spark or inspiration to pursue lifelong fulfillment, happiness, joy in regards to what your purpose is or what it is, you know, that would bring, like, you want to fulfill your you want to do what's on your heart. You want to fulfill what you feel led to do and what's going to make you ultimately happy for the long haul. Okay, that would be the Ten of Cups. What is going to make you happy for the long haul? So some of you are taking action or getting inspired to pursue the thing that would make you happy in the long term. All right, that's what I'm getting from this Ace of Pentacles. So, or I'm sorry, Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, why did I say that? Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands is about getting that divine spark of inspiration, this bright idea, having the initial push to go after this, having the initial push to pursue an ambition. Wands are all about your inspiration, your drive, your passion, your motivation. So some of you are feeling the motivation to take steps toward long-term goals and what is going to make you ultimately happy for the long haul. It's like, here's your moment with the Ace of Wands. Here's that open door. You've got this big, bright idea. Are you going to take action on it? Wands are all about the action and the pursuit of something. So you have an opportunity, or an opportunity has been given to you or shown to you in regards to maybe a career goal that you have that would make you happy if you pursued it. It would make you happy for the long term. This is not, if you're pursuing something new here in career and money, personal goals, whatever this is being presented to you has some serious potential to make you happy for a really long time. Are you going to take the universe up on that offer or that open door now that it's handed to you, is the question. Because it has some serious potential with this 10. New energy coming in. The universe kind of like, giving you that, that push. Go ahead, do it. In other words, if it's been inspired in you, if it's inspired in you and you're looking to take it up, it was inspired for a reason. This is probably something that's been on the heart for a while as well. Whatever idea that you have, creative endeavor, talent, skill, vision, okay, I could definitely see that. Whatever vision you have for yourself, you're looking to take it up. It's like this is your moment to follow the push that you're given for this long-term happiness. Oh, wait. Well, you got an eagle there. That's not... This is a brand new deck, by the way, so I should have went through it. But you have an eagle there. Okay, I don't think that's an... I don't know. Is it an ace? Hold on. Let me check. Because I don't think that... No, I don't think... No, that's not an ace. That's actually the deck or the brand name. But nonetheless, you have an eagle there. And an eagle as an animal totem is higher insight, okay? And a higher awareness. So I'm going to grab another one, obviously. And it's definitely an energy of, evolution. Having a higher consciousness and awareness over your situation. So this nudge, this open door, there's something maybe spiritually, like I said, spiritually nudged in you. Okay, so yeah, look at that. King of Pentacles, no lie. King of Pentacles energy is the money maker, okay? He's a businessman. He knows how to get his coin. He knows how to create channels of wealth, channels where money can flow. All right, he is very organized, precise in his dealings. He's a planner. He knows what he's doing. So King of Pentacles with this eagle, it's almost like there's this insight that you have money-wise. There's this insight that you have that is kind of, I don't know why I'm getting the vibe of like, you already knowing where it can go and where it can take you, and having like zero fear, because the eagle energy has a higher, like it can look, like an eagle has a higher view, okay? Or like think of a panoramic view. An eagle's flying in the air. It can see everything that we can't see down here. So I am getting the vibe that this could be your higher self. Your higher self having the bigger picture and nudging you towards your happiness, towards the career or endeavor, personal goal, whatever that would make you happiest. It's almost like your higher self is telling your 3D self or your earthly self, hey, do this thing. Your heart is in it. It's going to help you. It's going to help establish you. It's going to help provide financial security. What are you waiting for? Here's your open door. Here's your green light. Go after it. If not, I'm looking at the eagle like your spirit guides as well, kind of giving you that push, that intuitive push. There's some kind of financial prosperity and outcome that's going to come from it. If you're doing with what you love, you're already in alignment with your higher self, okay? And how can you not succeed? That's the idea that I'm getting from this. So if you have these big, bright ideas and you're debating whether to take action on them, or you're wondering if it's going to provide stability emotionally, financially for the long haul, we have the emotional aspect of it that would be very fulfilling. And we have the King of Pentacles energy here, which is saying, yeah, the money will be there. So it's like almost like with this eagle energy, I know that's funny that we got that. I didn't even think it was still in the deck. But with the ego energy as an animal totem, it is saying listen to your higher self because it knows what it's talking about. Okay? So let me grab one of these. Oh. So I'm hearing from this, let go of any toxic mindset that's telling you you can't. Okay? Let go of any toxic mindset that would tell you you can't, or any ideas of limitation that would prevent you from pursuing what would make you happy and financially stable. That's what I'm getting from this, because these are all positive cards. So there's something that has to kind of, like, I'm hearing limitation and an idea of I can't. Like, stop telling yourself that you can't do it when your higher self knows better. Okay? Fear, any negative mindset, any fear, any idea of lack or limitation is the only thing that's going to keep you from achieving this. So let me grab one of these Making Magic oracle cards for some final words. Earth. Ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. So again, if there's the idea, if you're wondering, you're debating what you should do, right? You have the King of Pentacles, which is earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. That could be you, that could be somebody else. But yeah, ask for stability. All right, we have that here with the love situation as well, the need for a little bit of stability. Let's grab a fortune card. See what other guidance we can get from this. Oh, what was that? Surprise, it says. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. So that definitely applies for this. Okay, like I said, if you were feeling with this 8 of Cups that you deserve better than just 8 cups, and you knew that your 10 of Cups was out there somewhere, I think this is aligning with this love reading, and that is aligning with the money and career. Okay, so if you left the situation here, this is saying that someone is on the way. Like I said, there was a line out the door, right? So if you left a relationship, you'll be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. So yeah, if you're looking for your 10 of Cups, that's basically saying you might get an unexpected surprise and a new love interest on the way. So stack number 3, this is your reading. I'm going to leave you here. If you feel it connects, you know what to do. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. If you want to connect with me, you want a personal reading, all my information is in the description box down below. Yeah, thank you for taking time to spend with me. I'm trying to figure out if I forgot anything. Comments. Oh yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Click the bell for notifications because I do upload often. So I'm going to leave you here. Stack number 3. Sending much love. Keep shining. And I'll see you soon. To book a personal reading, please email me or visit my Etsy shop. To connect, please visit me on Instagram and on Twitter. Thank you for watching and connecting, everyone. Keep shining.